Alright, so welcome back. Another video on my series that is called My Opinion on Things, and it's number 6. And today we're gonna talk ice hockey. I grew up with and the sport that I love. Today, talk about self and the video games covers sport itself. So, to begin, I grew up in a where ice like the bigger sport. It is more the prominent sport in my family. Um, thanks to my dad, introduced me and my older brother into ice at a very early age, which I still cherish, I respect, and I love to today. And I have played when I was young, but over time, sport became more expensive, and traveling to matches, camps, and such became harder and harder times. So, as I grew older, or uh, started entering my teenage years, my brother became older as well. Our dad couldn't uh, do the things anymore. He couldn't take us to practices, tournaments, and take us, to training and stuff, basically. Although I will forever cherish the moments and the memories I have when my dad both brought me and my older brother to, you know, training and stuff, and I watched my older brother play, and I watched my dad play. It was fun, and I enjoyed it. So now I want to talk about the gaming section of video. I have mentioned NHL in the EA video and how I feel about those. I have played majority of the NHL games that are, you know, all the way from even the 2001, 2002. I played from 2001, NHL 01 till the recent one, 26. So I've played a very, very hefty amount, or a very large amount, and I have played 2K games, a few of them. They are different, say that, but they're not bad. They're different and they're unique in their own way. But this is not a video comparing NHL EA to 2Ks, and overall, I think hockey games whole is fantastic. It is a good way for people that love the sport to use their favorite teams, play with their favorite players, and have a good time. But as we all know, that over the years, the healing of the games have declined, and we all fall for the same mistake. I do it as well. We pre-order these games expecting it to be different, and we still get disappointed. And I know it hurts, it sucks to say that about games of a sport that I love, but what can we do when a giant like EA are the only prominent big company that still makes games and have the funding to make these sports games? It gives them no challenger. 2K is not going to do anything about it. There's, from what I can see on the side of things when I Google stuff, is that no other company, no other developer, no other passionate gamers is taking up the task of competing with EA, because it is just a Goliath in ice hockey gaming world. At least to me, that competing with EA is a feat many could not do, but a few can. But think it all comes down to when the timing and when we will see more devs find a way to make a game that is more close to what the sport is and stuff, and have all of the cool things that we want in a game, like online features, offline features, creative features, and stuff. And you know, what I want um, in a hockey game that is like not made over and over again for years on end is I want to have a base game that somehow has rights to the NHL and the other leagues, but on top of that, it gives people to create more stuff like newer leagues that are not real, but you can have fun leagues. You can have like the unknown league, like these lower tier leagues. Create yourself with your friends. You play those and stuff, and playing a career mode is always fun because you get to play with your favorite team, and you like at least can pretend that, oh, this is me on I like in the game, uh, playing with my winning the Stanley Cup, winning like the the World Cup of hockey, not like in the national stuff and all that good. So that would be pretty cool if I had experience uh, of making games. I would probably take the work at hand and be like, okay, I'm gonna make a hockey game that uh, is tailored to people who wanna play, a more realistic game. But I am not experienced in that field, so I can't. I'm sorry. And people would probably think like, oh, here we go. He's gonna, start bashing on another game and stuff. But no, if I had the chance, the opportunity, the knowledge, skill, the like this resource, I would make these hooks that are available for PC, console, and these other platforms. That would be my dream, but as of right now, I don't have the capabilities, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the skills or the resources to do it. So until someone else does it, we are kinda limbo of basically a limbo in my opinion. EA making the same game since 2015. And I'm just gonna say this: 2015 was the last. NHL 14 was the last great NHL. 2015 was the NHL 15. Getting her NHL 15 start of the decline of hockey games, in my opinion. And and we most people would probably say different, but to me, NHL 15 was the decline, and ever since it has just been the same version of NHL 15 for so many years. And for all of these, like people who make content on the game, most of them, sure, they might be very disappointed with being the same thing over and over again, but they are the same people who um like they only say things to like sound like they're agreeing with the community, but they don't. Uh, to that is, if you have an issue with how EA is treating the NHL games, uh, the right thing, in my opinion, is to really have a genuine discussion, make a video and stuff about it, and saying like, listen, this is the issues. Like, even though we know that EA won't listen, but we need to stop hiding the the fact that we are only allowing EA to make games. And sure, development is a lot, and I know that. But if we're gonna let EA continue ruining ice hockey games for the foreseeable future, we won't have anywhere else to go other than accept fate that ice hockey games are being wrongfully treated, and it doing a dishonest to the sport whole. So yeah, that is my opinion on the sport that I love and everything. Always comments are off and everything that that you get all shebang. Till I'm I'm out of here. Take a care. Take a good care of yourself. See ya.